Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. I have been solving math problems for GMAT out of this book here, the GMAT Review, the official guide. If you do not own this book, buy it immediately. You will find it at mba.com. The problem that I'm about to solve is the one that you will find on page number 174, problem solving, page number 164. The problem that I'm about to solve is the one that you will find on page number 174, problem solving, number 164. Let's see what the problem says. It says, Louise has, I believe that's what it's pronounced, Louise has X more dollars than Jim. And then they go on to tell you that together they have X dollars. That's a dollar sign. Together they have X dollars. That wasn't much of an improvement, was that? Anyway. What is the question asking? Which of the following represents the number of dollars that Jim has? Well, okay. Which of the following represents the number of dollars that Jim has? There are two ways I can solve this problem. Since this is an algebraic problem, therefore there are two ways of solving it. One is if it's the algebraic problem, you can solve it obviously with the algebra. If you're very good at algebra, if you're certain that you will not end up making some silly predictable mistakes. So if you end up making one of those predictable mistakes, you're done. 5 answer choices that are given to you, obviously. One of those answers is the right answer. What is the purpose of the other 4 answers? Purpose of the other 4 answer is not to help you find the right answer, is to distract you, is to put you in to catch you in a trap. And how do they catch you in a trap? If you end up making these 4 answers, the 4 wrong answers that they're giving you, they don't fall from the sky. These are the 4 most popular mistakes. How? That is assuming these are the 4 most popular mistakes, assuming that the person solves the problem in a way that they are expected to solve. How is the person expected to solve the problem, algebraic problem? Obviously with the algebra. So if you end up doing the algebraic way, make sure that you're very good at it, that you're not going to end up making one of those 4 most popular mistakes, because if you end up making one of those mistakes, you will not know that you got the wrong answer, because the answer that you come up with, whatever it is going to be one of the answer choices. And you will have no clue, no inkling, no indication, no cue that you're on the wrong track. So you can do it with the algebra as long as you're confident in your ability, or you can do it by plugging in numbers. I'm going to do it both ways. So let's start. Enough of the talk. Let's do it both ways. So I'm going to make up numbers here first. So I'm going to pretend Louise has $30. Louise has $30. Louise has $30 to start out with, which Louise has 10 more dollars than Jim. So I'm assuming, I'm not assuming rather, but I'm pretending that Jim has $20 and Lois, I think it's Lois has 10 more dollars than Jim. If Lois has 10 more dollars, then Lois must have $30. Together they have X dollars. So what is X? Together they have Y dollars, obviously. It has to be a different variable. Together they have Y dollars. Well, if Jim has $20 and Lois comes out to be $30, the value of Y has to be 50. Let's see what the punchline is. What they're asking here is that, which of the following represents the number of dollars that Jim has? Well, how much does Jim have? Right there. This is my punchline. I'm going to go through the answer choices, plug in the values of the variable. Wherever I see X, I'm going to replace it with 10. Wherever I see Y, I'm going to replace it with 50. And I'm going to keep on chugging until I find 20. That's all it is. That's how simple it is. Let's start. A says Y minus X. Y, which is 50, minus X, which is 10, that's 40, over 2. There you go, that's 20, which is what I'm looking for. Right there, that's your answer. That's it, we're done. You will find that none of the other answer choices is going to give you 20. For example, B says Y minus X over 2, Y is 50, and X over 2 is going to be 5, 10 over 2 is going to be 5. That doesn't work. C is y over 2. Y over 2 is going to be 25 minus x, which is 10. That gives you 15. That's not 20. That doesn't work. D says 2y, which is 100, minus x, which is 10. Of course, in the real exam, I will not write all these things down. I'll just think, 2x, which is 100, minus 10 is 90. I'm looking for 20. That's not it. I'm just trying to convince you that that is the answer. As you can see, none of these are the work. E is y minus 2x. 2x is 20. Y is 50. The reason I looked up right away is because I thought that if 2x is more than y, then this will be a negative number. Then I don't have to do anything at all, because that's not going to be the answer. But this is not more than y. 2x is 20 and y is 50, which comes out to be 30. I'm looking for 20. The answer is A, as I told you before already. I'm going to solve it one more time, but this time I'm going to do it with the algebra. Let's see what happens. Okay, pay attention. Of course you're going to pay attention. I'm just being silly here. So first thing I'm told is that Lois has X more dollars than Jim. So I'm going to use L to denote the number of dollars that Lois has, and J for the number of dollars that Jim has. The amount of money that Lois has is X more than whatever this guy has. As you can see clearly from here, that Lois has 30, which equals the amount of money that Jim has, which is 20, which happens to be 10 more than Lois's, right there. That's the first equation. The second equation that we have is that their sum, the sum of these things, Lois and Jim, the sum of their money is Y. Those are the two equations that we have. And the question simply is, what is J? So we just solve for J. That's all it is. So here is Lois. Lois equals J plus X. I'm going to put that in here. I'm going to substitute this equation in here. So L is J plus X. And then this J comes down. That's it. So 2J equals Y, and then subtract X from both sides. There you go. And therefore J equals Y minus X over 2. That's your answer. And that answer better be A. Y minus X over 2. There you go. That's your A. So you can do it this way if you wish. If you want to do it with the algebra. Or if you want to do it in a non-classical way, do it this way with the plugging in numbers. It's up to you. It's up to you. What do I do myself in the exam? Well, it depends on my mood. Sometimes I do plugging in, sometimes I do algebra. Here the algebra is actually not that bad, but some algebraic problems are quite nasty, in which case it is far more superior and far more I was going to say smarter, but that doesn't make sense to me, far more intelligent and far more clever to just plug in numbers. Don't mess with the algebra. Don't mess with the algebra. Just do this thing. Just plug in numbers. The only requirement in the plugging in technique is that you pay attention to your arithmetic. That's the only way you're gonna mess up the whole thing. The only way you're gonna muck it up is if you do not pay attention to your arithmetic. That's all is required here. There are only 4 things that are required when you do plugging in. There are only 4 tools that are required: addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. That's all. Alright? I hope you found this helpful. If you wish to buy my DVDs in which I show you the solutions to all the math problems, or if you wish to hire me for personal private tutoring, I am located in Connecticut. In either case, go to my website at www.prep4gmat.com. Send me an email and we'll talk. Alright? Thank you. And if you wish to get these videos right away as soon as I upload them in the YouTube, subscribe to my channel, and that way the YouTube will send you a notification, an email, telling you that I have uploaded a new video. Alright? Thank you.